over to this, and I have to read. Yeah, you have to put your sound off because I will be heard. Why is it not loading? Is it going? Yes, it's going. Hey, welcome back to the next episode. There it is. Edit privacy to public. All right, now people can chit chatters with me, and now I'll put on the music so all the people can get mad at me and block me from making money because they think I'm going to make money off of this. Okay, what am I listening to tonight? I think Thai. Is that right? No. You know what? I lied. I don't want Thai. I think we'll go with. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna tell a story. I'm gonna tell the story. Oh, why won't it turn off? Turn off. Close off. Okay. I'm gonna tell a story while I do this. Okay. So it's gonna slow me down on my production, but I think you'll all enjoy it. This is the story of 5 long fingers and wet, juicy lips. Okay, so one day I was driving through the English countryside and I was driving along on my moped and it broke down in this foggy, dark area. It was like so foggy, so dark. I had trouble seeing anything but this one teeny tiny light coming from a farmhouse down the road, what looked like a farmhouse to me at least. So I made my way down to this farmhouse. And as I got closer, I noticed it was pretty large. It looked more like a church kind of thing. And I was figuring, well, at least somebody's here, so I might as well go check it out. It seemed like there was a lot of people there. And I knocked on the door, and an old monk came to the door. He was just like, "Hello, how may I help you?" And it's just like, "Hey, man, I'm I'm traveling around the English countryside, and my moped broke down up the road there, and I was hoping I could use you guys' phone to call to get it fixed." The monk looked at me. Remember to pay attention to how long I'm talking for. The monk looked at me and said, "Well, Sonny," he said, "have I got an idea? You see, we don't have no phones here, but one of the brothers, they're a pretty good damn mechanic." It's like, whoa, damn mechanic. Oh, I was like, all right, cool, man. He's like, "Well, they can fix your moped in the morning, maybe the next day. Depends on the parts we need and such. But we could get it done for you." I was like, "Cool. What do I do for now, though?" He's like, "Come in. We're just about to have some jam and crackers with some of our delicious wine that we make here." And I was like, "Cool. That sounds like a fantastic idea. I like wine and I like jam and crackers." So I went in, and below and below, it wasn't just jam. It was orange marmalade, my favorite. I love orange marmalade. And the crackers were these really hard kind of biscuit things that they were almost like cookies. Like if I was gonna call them anything, they looked sort of like scones. And motherfucker, do I love a scone? But they weren't flavored. They were just kind of cookies, sugar cookie-ish. But they called them crackers for some reason. I don't know. It was really strange. Anyways, me and the monk sat back and, well, I'm not much of a wine taster per se because I've never been wine tasting. But I found that wine drinking used to do me well. And, well, I got a little toe up with the there monk. Well, he was pretty okay, though. Mind you, he seemed to drink about the same amount as me. He seemed okay. But eventually, he brought me up to my room and just told me, he was like, "Well, Sonny, it's been a good night. I hope you sleep well. Do me a favor. Lock the door before you go to sleep. Yeah, one of our brothers here, he roams the halls at night. He's a little bit touched in the head. I was just like, oh, okey, no worries. He's like, yeah, he's safe and all, but just little funny. And I was like, all right, Mr. Monk, dude, no problem. Well, I went in, locked my door. It was okay. Got the door locked and went to sleep. Well, in the middle of the night, would you like to see what I can do with my 5 long fingers and my wet, juicy lips? I was just like, what the frackadacadoo was that? And again, would you like to see what I can do with my 5 long fingers and my wet, juicy lips? Holy crap, was I scared. My God, I've never, what in the heck it do? And then eventually I heard the guy walk away and roam down the hall. I went back to sleep, woke up the next morning, and just went about my day. We went out, met brother Ron, who worked in the garage, and he was working on my moped already. I didn't even have to go get it. It was pretty cool. And I met up again with brother Bob. That was the guy from the night before. And he was just like, hey, Sonny, why don't you go horseback riding with the other brothers? And, we'll hopefully get your moped all set for you by later on today. I was like, cool, man, no problem. So I went out, hung out with a bunch of the monks. We went horseback riding all over the place. It was great. It was a good time. Later on we got back to the place. We had a huge dinner. These guys know how to eat. Like whoever the cooks were, that food was dope. Let me tell you. Like we had lamb and duck, and it was just so good. I'm looking for a piece. Oh, there it is. Anywho, once again, me and brother Rob were hanging out. Mr. Jeremy? I'm like, you don't have to call me Mr. Jeremy. He's like, no, Mr. Jeremy. We use manners around here. I'm like, all right, man, Mr. Bob. He's like, no, it's just Bob. I was like, okay, it's just Jeremy. And anyways, that was a little funnier then than what it is now. I guess, it's just that word. Anyways, we got to having some jam and more crackers and the biscuits. I don't know why they call them crackers, but anyway, more jam and biscuits, marmalade, orange marmalade. Best orange marmalade I ever had, too. And, we started drinking. And this time, I don't remember finished drinking. I don't remember going back to the room. I don't remember locking the door. I don't remember going to sleep. Don't remember any of that. What I do remember is hearing my door slam open in the middle of the night. I was like, what the fuck? And all I heard was, would you like to see what I can do with my 5 long fingers and my wet, juicy lips? Now, mind you, it's pitch black in my room. Like, these guys don't have much for electricity, and what they do have keeps it very dim. Guys. Keeps it very dim. Gus. So, come on. I couldn't see a goddamn thing in that room. And I took my covers. Get up here, buddy. Come on. Dog. No bone dog. I couldn't see a goddamn thing in the pitch dark. I'm so glad this all got interrupted right now. So it's just like, worst story ever. Anywho, I can't see, and all I hear again is, would you like to see what I can do with my 5 long fingers and my wet, juicy lips? I've got the covers over my head at this time. I'm like, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, please no, please no, please no, please. I'm sorry, God, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. And all I heard again, would you like to see what I can do with my 5 long fingers and my wet juicy lips? And I was freaking out at this moment. I probably had peed myself. I ain't gonna lie. If my dog would just lie down. I was not having a good day at all that day. Anyways, the guy was at the foot of my bed at this point. I could hear him, and he didn't just walk up the side of my bed. He crawled up the bottom of the foot of the bed and got onto the bed, and I could feel him on the bed with me as he kept crawling towards me, just saying, would you like to see what I can do with my 5 long fingers and my wet, juicy lips? At this point, I knew it was over. Whatever this guy was about to do to me, I knew my life was over. I'm sweating. I'm crying underneath the covers. Peed myself. I'm at my most just honest self. Oh, it was horrible. And one more time, I heard, would you like to see what I can do with my 5 long fingers and my wet, juicy lips? And all of a sudden, sitting there under the covers, just holding them over my head, just please no, please no, please no, please no. And I feel the hand grab the top of the covers right from the top of my head and rip them down. And there he is staring right at me, and he goes, and that's what he did with his 5 long fingers and his wet, juicy lips. And the broadcast. And the broadcast.